clean energy has been on my radar for the last 3 months. We have given you guys great opportunities to make money on these companies. Electric vehicles have taken center stage in this industry. Everyone is trying to chase Tesla because they are the big boy in the group. Others see great opportunities, so let's see where the best trading opportunities are. You guys know that clean energy has been on my radar for 3 months. How many of you have had an opportunity to make some money off some of the clean energy stocks? I utilized this system, the VectorVest software, to help me to find that clean energy was on the rise about 3 months ago. And every week it seems like I've got more stocks jumping up in that clean energy space, especially stocks pertaining to electric vehicles. All right. So let's talk about one of those. Nikola saga hits 3 speculative areas at once. SPACs, which is acquisition companies. I read up on that. I'm still not fully understanding what the SPAC is, but it's companies that pick up other companies in lieu of them having an IPO or something like that. I'm still learning more about it. Once I've got a full understanding of it, I'll bring back to you. Robinhood traders and electric vehicles. All right, in recent months, 3 stories have captivated Wall Street. SPACs. All right, again, I'm going to learn more about that. Electric vehicle companies and the rise of retail traders in Robinhood. All right, the outsized success of the first 2 are well as novice investors entering in the market in record numbers has led some investors to claim this is an indication of fraud. Nikola was, a lot of people are saying that Nikola is going to be the next Tesla. All right, but it looks like it's going through its own growing pains with whatever went on between GM and Nikola, GM picking up some shares in there and all that kind of stuff. So it's going through its stuff. Nikola bulls may be entering a white knuckle period after Milton's resignation. So it's going through some stuff. I love that truck. It looks like a transformer truck. That's a Nikola electric truck, which is kind of cool looking, isn't it? All right, so there's a whole lot of turmoil going on behind it, but let's go see if it's going to have the wherewithal to survive through all of this. How many of you saw this stock yesterday go up about 3,000%? Type a yes in the room. SPI Energy skyrockets after launching EV subsidiary. A lot of companies know that this is going to be the wave of the future, and everybody and their mama is getting involved in EV now. So SPI Energy gets and launches its own electrical vehicle subsidiary, launched its wholly owned subsidiary of Edison Future for designing and developing electric vehicles and EV charging solutions. I'm telling you, there's another stock to keep your eye on, a BLNK, Blink, because all of these electric vehicles are going to need a place to charge their cars, right? BLNK is a stock to keep your eye on, all right? Based in Silicon Valley, California, Edison Future complements the company's current suite of PV solutions, including solar and battery storage. Ta-da! All of that is clean energy, all right? And now they launched off on a subsidiary of electric cars. Globally, sales of EVs peaked at 2.1 million in 2019, exceeding record sales in 2018. With that being said, that's why companies like Nikola are really rocking and rolling. We talked about a new company that IPO'd last week as well in this space. There's a lot going on, and I'm trying to keep you on top of some of these companies. Now, this company, even though it just launched, right, was up 3,000% yesterday, and now, September 23rd, it's going to be a lot of profit taking on that. So what would I do? I would wait for a better buying opportunity. And then Tesla down 8% as network outage, battery day reveals, and tariff stuff. So I'm going to come back to Tesla. All right, that's probably a story that I want to do a little later. That should be after. Yeah, I'm going to come back to Tesla. I'll just move it somewhere down here. I'm going to come back to Tesla. What else is here? There we go. There's another Tesla story. I'm going to say a little bit about it, but they said they're going to build a $25,000 self-driving car within 3 years. Man, hey, Joey, You going to buy a self-driving car?
I need one.
What you need one for? You don't want to drive?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm curious to know how many of you out there are down with a self-driving car. Whoo! So you know something? We're getting closer and closer to the Jetsons, right? How about you could do a televisit over your computer? How about I can talk into my watch? The electric cars. We got electric ramps when you go to the airport. You got the Man, we are looking more and more like the Jetsons. Now, all I'm waiting for is the car that turns into a briefcase, and so I can walk and put it on my desk. But we are getting more and more Jetson-like. But a $25,000 self-driving car within 3 years. That's a really good price, but that's an aggressive play. Yeah. That's an aggressive. Can they really do that? All right, can they really do that? And I'll come back to. I'll come back to that one. All right, so those are my stocks for clean energy this week. All right, let's get into my watch list. Let's pull them up. What's the best stock in my list by our master indicator VST? Tesla. What's the second best in my list by our master indicator? SPI. And we had another stock in clean energy, BYDDF NIO. Here's another one, GWLLF. These are other stocks that made the news. Spider's already in there. Nikola is already. There's Nikola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6 stocks for green energy. Interesting that the top 3 in my list today have the best VSTs. Tesla, way over its value. Good upside potential at 124 on RV. Good safety at 1.3, and the stock's in an uptrend. Tesla looks like one of the best stocks to be into overall out of these stocks. SPI, $13.80 with a value of 37 cents. This is a trade. Why? Upside potential at 0.01. This stock's got nil as far as upside potential. Is it a safe stock below 1? No. The only thing helping it right now is the stock's in an uptrend. Look at this earnings growth. They have negative earnings and grow it at a negative number. All right, this is strictly a trade. If you were lucky to be in it yesterday, that's great. If you're not in it, I'm not going to tell you to get in it. It's a very speculative play. BYDDF, $13.65 with a value of $2.39. Overvalued. Upside potential, not there. Interesting, though, that this stock has a relative safety above 1. Interesting. All right. It does meet or exceed its earnings expectations. It's going up in price. That's interesting. NIO, stock that we've talked about more than one occasion here, trading at 18 with a value of 142. Upside potential, not there. RV is at 0.22. Relative safety at 0.79. Safety is not there. What's helping it? 1.72 on RT, stocks in an uptrend. So I can clearly start to go through stocks utilizing the VectorVest software to help me with my when to buy, which is part of your trading system, right? Some of these stocks are trades, and as long as you buy them knowing that they're trades, you'll know not to fall in love with them. Washington, these are not stocks that I want to hold long-term, with the exception of probably Tesla. In here, I've got a stock that's got a relative value above 1.24 or at 1.24. So Washington, this is a stock that I don't mind owning long-term in this space. All right, let me see. Does anybody have any questions on my clean energy story? Anybody have any questions on my clean energy stories? Let's go take a look. Why go take a sip of water? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Especially if you're new, you like the comments here, or you like the content. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Michael says made money on TSX. Well, Joey, you have to go through all of those doors to get in and out of the office.
I told him I wanted a shoe phone.
You wanted a shoe. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. I used to love Get Smart. What do you see as a signal for your trade? So, S. Brennan, if I'm going to look at any of these stocks, if I right-click, view the stock graph, if I'm going to look at any of these stocks, what am I looking for? Put on a 3-month graph. I've got moving averages on every stock. Notice that Tesla, when it fell below that moving average, and in this case it was a 20-day exponential moving average, it fell, found a level of support, and bounced back up. Good entry point right here would have been when the stock's price goes above my 20-day exponential moving average. Boom. When's a good opportunity to get out? When it goes back below. Let's go take a look. Not SPI. That was just a freak of a nature trade. BYDDF electrical equipment, a lot of gapiosity on here, but currently above the 20-day moving average. I like when a stock first moves above that 20-day moving average. And then I will use that 20-day moving average as a way to get out. And look at that. I'd still be making money right now on that stock. So that's a good question.